Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and your phone is gone. Not lost, it doesn't exist. No alarm clock either. No bathroom in your house. No car outside. No electric lights. Nothing. Welcome to the year 1900, a time when life was completely different from today. Welcome to Artificial Fluency. I'm your teacher, and today we're taking a journey back in time. We'll learn English through the story of someone living over 120 years ago. This is perfect for practicing past tense, learning descriptive vocabulary, and understanding how dramatically life has changed. Ready to time travel? Let's go! Let me tell you about a morning in 1900. Listen carefully to the past tense verbs. I woke up when sunlight came through the thin curtains. There was no alarm clock beside my bed. There was no phone to check. The room was cold, very cold. Why? No heating system, just the leftover warmth from last night's fire. Let's learn key vocabulary. Curtains, the fabric covering windows. The thin curtains let in the morning light. Leftover, remaining from before. I ate leftover soup for lunch. Notice the past tense structure. There was no. This is how we describe what didn't exist. There was no internet, singular. There were no computers, plural. Common mistake. Don't say there haven't for historical facts. Use there was no or there were no. Now, getting ready. I got out of bed and walked to the wooden table. There was a bowl of cold water. That was my bathroom. I splashed the icy water on my face. It made me shiver, but it woke me up completely. Shiver, shake from cold or fear. The cold wind made me shiver. Splash, throw water quickly. The children splashed in the pool. Grammar point. Made me plus verb shows cause and effect. The cold made me shiver. The story made me think. The joke made me laugh. Call to action. Are you already learning new vocabulary? If this is helping you understand English better, please hit that like button and subscribe. Comment below. What modern thing would you miss most? Your phone? Hot shower? Let me know. Let's continue with getting dressed in 1900. I put on my clothes, the same ones from yesterday. We didn't have many clothes. My white shirt had small holes, but it was clean. My brown trousers were thick and heavy. My boots were old, but strong. Notice, put on is a phrasal verb, meaning to dress yourself. Put on your coat. Wear it. Take off your shoes. Remove them. Don't confuse with wear. You put on clothes, action, then you wear them, state. Breakfast time. My family was already in the kitchen. Mother had made bread, hard brown bread from yesterday. There was butter, soft and salty. There was fresh milk, thick and creamy. We didn't have plates for everyone. We shared. Key phrase. We shared. This shows community spirit. In 1900, sharing wasn't just nice, it was necessary. Descriptive vocabulary pattern. Adjective plus and plus adjective. hard and brown, soft and salty, thick and creamy. This makes descriptions more vivid. Try it yourself. We ate quietly. Father talked about the weather. Mother talked about the neighbors. Simple conversation. No news from phones, no social media, just family voices and the sound of eating. Notice how I'm using short sentences to create atmosphere. This is a storytelling technique. Vary your sentence length for interest. Now, the journey to work. I left the house and started walking. There were no buses. There were no cars. Everyone walked or used horses. The street was dirt, not concrete. When it rained, it became mud. Dirt, earth, soil. The children played in the dirt. Mud, wet dirt. My shoes were covered in mud. Let's practice past continuous. Was, were, plus verb ing. This describes ongoing actions in the past. People were walking to work. Horses were pulling carts. Children were playing in the street. As I walked, I saw the community waking up. A woman was sweeping her doorstep. A boy was carrying water from the well. Old men were sitting and talking. This was social media in 1900. Real faces, real conversations. Well, a deep hole for water. They got water from the well. Doorstep, entrance to a house. The package was left on the doorstep. Common mistake. Don't say, I was seeing. Use simple past, I saw, for perception verbs. See, hear, smell, taste, feel. The journey took 30 minutes. My feet hurt in the old boots, but this was normal. Everyone's feet hurt. Everyone was tired. But everyone kept walking because there was no choice. The workday in 1900. The factory was loud and dirty. Machines made terrible noise. The air was thick with dust. We worked with our hands, lifting, carrying, building. No computers, no sitting at desks, just physical work, hour after hour. Vocabulary for work conditions. Loud, very noisy. Thick, dense, hard to see through. Dust, tiny particles in the air. My job was carrying wooden boxes. They were heavy. My back hurt. My hands became red and rough. But I continued because I needed the money. Everyone needed the money. Rough, not smooth. His hands were rough from hard work. Past tense expressions of necessity. I had to work. Obligation. I needed to earn money. Necessity. I was supposed to arrive early. Expectation. Still with me? You're doing great. If you're enjoying this journey to the past, please subscribe and share this with someone learning English. How many hours do you work per day? In 1900, it was often 10 to 12 hours. Lunch break. At noon, we had 15 minutes to eat. I had bread and cheese in my pocket. No refrigerator meant no fresh food at work. We drank water from a shared metal cup. Everyone used the same cup. Today, this seems unhealthy. Then, it was normal. Notice, used to versus simple past. We used to share cups. Regular past habit. We shared cups. Simple statement about the past. The journey home. At 6 p.m., work ended. I walked home as the sun was setting. The sky changed colors. Orange, pink, purple. No street lights meant darkness was coming. Everyone hurried home. Describing sunset vocabulary. Setting sun, sun going down. Dusk, time when sun sets. Twilight, light after sunset. The streets were different in evening. Women were washing clothes in buckets outside. Children were playing with a ball made of cloth. Men were smoking pipes and talking. This was entertainment, watching life happen. Past continuous for background actions. While I was walking home, children were playing. This structure shows two simultaneous past actions. Dinner at home. Mother had made soup with vegetables from our small garden. We had bread, always bread. We sat around the wooden table. The fire provided light and warmth. We talked about our day. Provide means give, supply. The sun provides light and heat. Family conversation. Father told us about problems at his work. Mother shared neighborhood news. My sister talked about learning to sew. I described the new worker at the factory. No TV to watch. We watched each other's faces in the firelight. Evening in 1900. After dinner, we stayed together. Mother was sewing holes in clothes. Father was fixing a broken chair. My sister was practicing reading, slowly, carefully. Books were expensive and special. More past continuous practice, describing parallel activities. While Mother was sewing, Father was fixing the chair. As I was listening, my sister was reading. I helped my sister with reading. Education was different then. Not everyone could read. Not everyone went to school. Learning was a privilege, not a right. Privilege means special advantage. Education is a privilege many people don't have. Bedtime preparation.
At 9 p.m., we prepared for bed. We used candles to see. Each candle was precious. We couldn't waste them. I washed my face with cold water again. I put on thick sleeping clothes. The house would be freezing by morning. Vocabulary for cold. Freezing, extremely cold. Chilly, uncomfortably cold. Icy, cold like ice. My bed was small and hard. The mattress was filled with straw. The blanket was heavy wool. I could hear the wind outside. No traffic sounds, no sirens, just wind and sometimes an owl. Straw means dried grain stems. The farmer collected straw from the field. Owl means night bird. The owl hooted in the darkness.
Before sleeping, people in 1900 often reflected. I thought about my day, wake up with the sun, work with my hands, eat simple food, talk with family, sleep when darkness came. Every day was similar. Was it boring? Maybe. Was it hard? Yes. Was it real? Absolutely. Let's compare then and now. Then, we had time, but no technology. Now, we have technology, but no time. Then, we had community, but no privacy. Now, we have privacy, but less community. Then, we had simple problems and simple solutions. Now, we have complex problems needing complex solutions. Which is better? That's not the point. The point is understanding how much has changed and what we've gained and lost. Key phrase: trade-off. Giving up one thing for another. Modern life is a trade-off between convenience and simplicity. So, what can we learn from 1900? First, gratitude. Every modern convenience, your phone, your shower, your car, is a miracle to someone from 1900. Don't take them for granted. Second, connection. Without devices, people in 1900 had to look at each other, talk to each other, depend on each other. Maybe we can learn from that. Third, simplicity. Their lives were hard but uncomplicated. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. Sometimes our complex lives make us forget these basics. Your homework. Tonight, try living like 1900 for just 1 hour. No phone, no TV, no electric lights. Just sit with family or friends and talk. Or sit alone and think. Experience that silence, that simplicity. Then tomorrow, when your alarm rings or your phone buzzes, remember, you're living in someone's future paradise. Someone from 1900 would be amazed by your ordinary morning. Thank you for taking this journey with me. We've practiced past tense, learned historical vocabulary, and hopefully gained some perspective on our modern lives. If this lesson helped you, please share it with someone learning English or someone interested in history. Subscribe for more unique English lessons that teach more than just language. Remember, your English improves when you engage with interesting content. history, stories, ideas, they all make language come alive. This is artificial fluency, reminding you that learning English is also learning about the world, past, present, and future. What would you miss most about modern life? Comment below in English. It's great practice. Until next time, appreciate your hot shower, your morning coffee, and yes, even your alarm clock. Someone from 1900 would call them miracles.